All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. We're still in the midst of the first round of the NBA playoffs, but one thing is for sure, and that is there is a changing of a guard. And the reason why I say this is from 2011 to 2022, only one NBA Finals occurred where we didn't see either Steph Curry, LeBron James, or Kevin Durant, or all three of them. Now, that, of course, was 2021 when the Milwaukee Bucks faced the Phoenix Suns. But here in 2024, we haven't even gotten to the second round of the playoffs, and Steph, KD, and LeBron are all home. Of course, Steph Curry's Golden State Warriors failed to make it out of the play-in tournament, while on Sunday night, Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns were sent home by the Minnesota Timberwolves 4 games to love. And then last night, the Denver Nuggets sent the Los Angeles Lakers home for the second consecutive year, this time in the first round of the playoffs. Now, LBJ, Steph, and KD are all older players that have been to the top of the mountain. But at the end of the day, a new day is here in the National Basketball Association. The likes of Nikola Jokic, Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum, and SGA are just some of the batch of the new contenders. And of course, right now, Nikola Jokic and his Nuggets are the defending NBA champions, and they're looking to go back to another championship. Now, for LeBron, he has 4 NBA championships, and that run, or his run rather, was basically in the 2010s. He got 3 championships during that decade, came back and got another one in 2020. And the same thing can be said for Steph Curry, as he collected 3 of his 4 in that decade as well. And of course, came back in 2022 and got another one with the Warriors. But I know that the postseason had just started, okay, and we're really getting warmed up. But in some ways, we could be looking at the passing of the torch in the NBA. I mean, you look at it, the Nuggets are the team to beat. Ant Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves are for real. Shea Gilgis Alexander and the young Oklahoma City Thunder look like they're coming. You got Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks, Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics, and it's a new day of stars that's coming along in the NBA, and it's going to be interesting to see which of them is going to take that next step and go to that next level. Now, no disrespect to LeBron, no disrespect to Kevin Durant, no disrespect to Steph Curry. Nothing lasts forever. And credit to LeBron James at this point of his career, 39 years old, going on 40, still being able to contribute at the level offensively that we've seen him. Steph Curry, hands down, probably, for a lot of people, the greatest three-point shooter ever. You look at Kevin Durant and what he has meant to the NBA from a scoring position. And, these guys, when it's all said and done, they're going to be remembered as some of the greatest players in the NBA. Clearly, I don't think any of them is going to retire after this season. But when it's all said and done, who's going to be that new potential face of the league? I mean, you got a lot of talent out there. I mean, for some people, they're already looking at Anthony Edwards as that potential guy. He's gotten the Timberwolves to the second round for just a second time in franchise history. If he and his Timberwolves can make that run and possibly get an NBA championship, that is only going to strengthen his case. But you look at it, all good things come to an end. And I'm not saying that LeBron is clearly done playing basketball, because I still do believe that LeBron does have a couple more years in the tank, and not just a couple of more years. I think a couple of quality years. It's just a matter of whether or not he's going to continue his career with the Lakers or not. I think, in my opinion, if LeBron is serious about getting championship number 5, he's going to have to leave the Lakers, because it's not coming there. For Steph Curry, I think he's going to continue to add to his legacy with what he's able to do as a perimeter shooter. And then you've got Kevin Durant. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered for the Phoenix Suns heading into the summer. But nonetheless, all good things come to an end. And, it was a tremendous run for all of these guys. And again, not trying to say that they're done because I still think they're all quality players. But you just think about, the battles that LeBron and Steph had in the NBA Finals in 4 consecutive years. Then they faced off in the Western Conference playoffs last year. And honestly, LeBron going up against Steph, LeBron going up against KD has and continues to be must see TV for a lot of people. But at the end of the day, it's the dawn of a new day, and we've got some new championship contenders that are hungry and they are trying to sit up there and snatch that Larry O'Brien trophy and take it home. At the end of the day, I'm not surprised that Steph's Warriors didn't get out of the play-in tournament. I'm not surprised that both Kevin Durant and LeBron James are home after the first round. The West has gotten a lot better. The West is a lot tougher. The West is a lot deeper. And all of the teams that eliminated all three of these guys, the Warriors, the Suns, and the Lakers, respectively, were better teams, deeper teams as well, and younger, of course. So, it's been a tremendous championship run or being in that mix for these guys. But at the end of the day, it's time to pass that torch. Who's going to be among that new class? We got to wait and see. But nonetheless, I think the remainder of this postseason here is going to be very telling on that matter. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank all of you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on the X, formerly known as Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. Now you can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin, and I am signing off. And I'm saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.